So since I called Toshi on YouTube at around $8 million in its market cap, now it's up 60x. Will it keep going and go even higher and do those crazy gains, especially that now it's received a lot of attention recently, as well as we are going to be talking about Pepe, Breton Eaton as well, Dorky, some of coins, some of the meme coins that I've been talking about. So we're going to start our journey here, or our video, with Toshi. And as usual, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to get your alpha early here, if you want to get in early on to these meme coins. And let's get into it. Now, Toshi recently seen this major rally, and you all know now what happened. Basically, it got listed on Coinbase. This is the first meme coin that get listed on Coinbase that is from the Base chain. That was a shocking event that the market was not pricing in. It shocked the market, which basically is very good. And since then, we've seen a rally. So basically, usually what we see is whenever a coin gets listed on a major exchange like Binance or Coinbase, it does sell off and does go back down. Some coins, they might never see some pumps, but because this is a very special event, that's why it makes Toshi a very special meme coin. And this is something I was expecting early on, because Toshi was one of the first meme coins to ever exist on the Base chain. That's why I got into it way early. So it happened around October, September basically was the time where the layer 2 solution Base chain was launched. And just a few weeks after, few meme coins launched on it, and one of them was Toshi. Other meme coins were launched as well back then, but they did not survive. Toshi did survive and made it this long. That's why it made it to Coinbase, and that's why the event of it now, or that's why it's taking that much mind share and attention, which is very important for meme coins to thrive. So keep that in mind, as fundamentally as a meme coin, Toshi now is a strong meme coin, just like Pepe is, and the Pepeverse meme coins that I share with you now. But the thing is here, back to Toshi, is since the previous video, which got a lot of attention, thank you so much guys, thank you for the new subscribers, welcome to my channel, and I'll make sure to give you the premium alpha on this coin here. So the thing is, since the previous video, exactly as predicted, we've seen the retrace. Now you have to have in mind now with meme coins is that whenever we have these hype pumps, usually this was a very decent pump here. This was a 5x or 6x pump, which is very huge. It's amazing. That's why it got all that attention, and a lot of people kind of started buying the pump here. Now, you want to avoid as much as possible to not buy the pumps. You want to buy things when they are low. Very important. Now, the thing is here, Toshi is pulling back now. It's around, went as low as $400 million, exactly as I said in the previous video. We possibly see those kind of retraces. Now, it would not surprise me to see it go lower, but I do think now overall this is somewhat a new floor, or somewhere where we can say it would start to range here. Now keep in mind, it would still do that. Just like I said in the previous video, we could see this kind of floor form. We do see those things play out a lot with meme coins. Learn about that. Just remember this. Whenever you see hyped up coin, wait for this kind of accumulation to happen. This is very important when it comes to meme coins or altcoins. It happens to everything, even to Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking at right now. This could just do that. Now, for the people that been looking at, they got caught off guard and missed completely Toshi, and especially with the Breton base that was for some time now claiming to be the main character on the Base chain. And I was very sure, or pretty much I was confident, that Toshi is gonna be the main character on the Base chain. And that's why also I'm very bullish on the Breton Eat, because this one existed way before the Base, the Bret, and this one is since 2023 basically. But back to Toshi now, and what I said now is, if you miss Toshi and you're looking at it right now, and you looking to add more to it, or you're eyeing an entry, or that would be somewhere around this 400 million level. Maybe it could go lower. It all depends on Bitcoin, which you really need to look at as well very quickly after that. But the thing is, I would say this could floor here. I still believe this is gonna be the main character now on the Base chain, and just because it took so much much mind share and so much attention, and took so many people off guard, and a lot of people now are slowly starting to speculate that Toshi is gonna take over the base chain, as we see now recently as well. The based breadth is seeing a lot of decline since Toshi made its listing or made it to Coinbase, which is a lot of people pretty much basically were anticipating that breadth on base will be the one to get listed. Now, that's to be fair to every meme coin out there. At some point, we're going to have a major meme coin season and altcoin season, and everything will pump. Since now we're talking about Toshi in this section of the video, I do think this is going to be the main player, but it does not mean other coins that will not perform, since we're headed towards one of the major altcoin seasons ever, which I do believe is going to happen. For a perspective here, this is the 2021 altcoin season. You see how massive that is. This is the early 2024 one that a lot of people missed, and where a lot of coins that you see now in the billions of dollars made their run. And this is the recent one. This is green one, this little tiny one. This is the recent November election, Trump winning and all that, this tiny one, and it looks so tiny compared to the 2021. So we do have the major one coming soon. So that's basically why I'm pretty much comfortable with most of my meme coin bags. I know we're heading towards a major rally here. So when it comes to Toshi, I do think it's still got a long way to go here. It's still gonna pump probably to decent levels here to the upside. Maybe another 5 to 10x from here is pretty much on the table here, as long as it keeps accumulating here now. So that's what you need to keep in mind. It needs to accumulate for some time just to rinse out a bit, like early holders, people that want to take profits from the lows, new people, new hands coming in and all that. Before it starts doing that, that's what I always say, because a lot of people come in with the expectations that they are gonna get rich overnight, so they're buying the high now, and if it does not pump the next hour or the next morning, they sell the low to go buy something else that is now pumping. So that's very, very important to not do that. This is pretty much the number one mistake that people make in the bull market, is that they are chasing green candles. So keep in mind, if you are really into Toshi now, just because it's green and pumping, people have been into it for a long time, and people believe in it in a long time, and these people are being now compensated for it. And what you need to understand now is, if you are new here, you're gonna have to spend some time with us here, guys, being here, looking at those charts and following Toshi and understanding what's going on here. So it might take some time, just so that's a disclaimer basically, since meme coins do not give these disclaimers, so I have to do the deed of telling you guys that things take time, and nobody gets rich overnight here in the crypto space. Now, that's about it with Toshi. Now, Pepe has seen a major decline recently, unfortunately. Now, this is one of the meme coins as well I've been talking about since a long time now, and you can see this is a perfect example of a coin getting listed on Binance, then it sees a major retrace. Now, for Pepe, this is a much nastier decline, a much disgusting drop. This is an 85%, if I remember well. So this is basically an 85%, and since then it took some time. This is over a year long range. This is an over a year long range here of this thing going sideways, 276 days of going sideways, and this is a perfect example of what you usually expect when things get listed on Binance or Coinbase, but later on, because they already captured that much needed attention, they do rally. And Pepe basically is one of the strongest meme coins on it. That's why I do believe coins that are related to it, that are in the Boys Club or in the Pepeverse narrative, are gonna do very well this cycle. Now, Pepe is at $5 billion in its market cap. You remember, guys, from the previous video, I said that, or we had this previous all-time high. This is the March all-time high. This was at the major, real major altcoin season. If you come back here to others against Bitcoin, which basically predicts those altcoin seasons, you can see that this square here is where we had this rally or top here. So Pepe pretty much is looking like it's going back there around $4.5 billion in its market cap. and then an accumulation here, then another leg up here, where we'll see Pepe again regaining that strength and that massive power, because basically still Pepe is one of the strongest memes out there, especially on ETH, and ETH is as well very undervalued right now, which is the best time to be looking at those ETH memes. Basically that's why also ETH memes are getting a beat down, and also Solana meme coins as well, but Solana is a different story. We call it in this channel Lana, because people on Solana cannot hold a coin for more than 1 second. Unfortunately, these people, they have problems with their hands, but ETH memes, they do survive and they do thrive. So that's very important. Now when it comes to breadth on ETH, now it seems to have finally found a good floor here around $10 million in its market cap. This is one of those very undervalued meme coins. I do think this is going pretty much 100 to a 500x from here, as well as Dorky seems as well to be very bottom. The both are onto that Pepe-verse narrative related to Pepe, and those are one of my favorite meme coins right now, as well as Pepe and Toshi, which basically Pepe and Toshi coins, those are coins I hold basically since 2023, a long time, that I even now I'm just getting used to what's going on with them. You can see that how many downward moves we had. It's just at this point I'm just like, yeah, Pepe is having another dip, whatnot, it's gonna go back up, right? So if you're here with Toshi as well, it's just another dip and it's gonna go back up, as well as breadth on ETH and Dorky as well, one of the strongest low cap memes, let's say. And that's about it here, guys. I do think we still got a long way to go. If we just go back to that others against Bitcoin, others for the new people, you're gonna have to learn these things with time. But basically what this means is others is all other crypto assets besides the top 10 by market cap, and we take that and divide it by Bitcoin. So basically we look at it in terms of are meme coins or altcoins better investment than Bitcoin, or are they stronger than Bitcoin? That's very important, since when this thing is going up, it means that meme coins or altcoins are performing better than Bitcoin. So you can see now, guys, here it's going down. Let's remove this last square here. It is going down, right? It is going down, but keep in mind this is for altcoins, all of altcoins out there, all of them. So all of them are kind of taking a beating, with few here and there like Toshi and others that have had some runs recently, and most of the altcoins are basically red. That's why this thing is going down. So it signals that there is no altcoin season. And as I said before we wrap up this video, this last rally we had here where pretty much this is the most recent alt season, or very weak one, a very short one. You can see that even then here we had many coins pumping, and back in the early 2024 this was a major altcoin season, and it still looks very small compared to the 2021 and the 2017 where XRP did 600x back in the time here. So keep that in mind, that when this thing is gonna reverse back up, we're gonna see some crazy stuff happening. A lot of 100x's, a lot of 200x's, a lot of 500x's, as long as obviously we're on the strong meme coins. We keep holding, stay optimistic, forget about whatever negative talks we hear in the space. We always hear recessions is coming. As soon as we have one red day, we have some weird news like the Chinese AI or whatever, the recession. We hear those things every year, but every year or every season or every 4 years we have a bull market that goes on raging for a year, where altcoins go crazy. So keep that in mind, very important. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.